So today I have a spooky eyeball themed haul for you. Now if any of you have been part of this spooky family for a while, you'll have remembered that way back in 2016 I did quite a few jawline jewellery hauls. Now back when I was like an avid Depop user, I used to buy loads of things from the store. I bought lots of like necklaces which were made out of various bone things. I bought earrings, hair sides. I even bought a few like taxidermy pieces, and I was always so pleased with the things that I got. However, since then I spent a little bit of time off of Depop, and I was so pleased to find out that Jawline Jewellery have an Etsy store now. I much prefer to purchase through Etsy. I just find the whole process a lot easier. So I have a few things to show you from Jawline Jewellery. Now at the moment they're really focusing on like eyeball stuff, so of course I've like dressed up for the occasion, and I've also got my lovely eyeball hair clip which one of you amazing people made for me, and I'm just so excited to show you the things that I was sent. So it all came in this box. I have just opened it up just to make sure it was what I thought it was, but so it came in this nice cardboard box so nothing got damaged. This was sent first class, so it got here super quickly. Another thing I noticed as well about this box is it is like big enough to fit through your letterbox. Now we don't actually have a letterbox, we have a porch, but it is a nice thing to know that if you are ordering things from here, you will just be able to get this through your door. You won't actually have to be in to receive it. So everything came nice and safely inside this box. There is also like a spongy plastic as well at the bottom to keep it like extra safe. So right on top there is the Jawline Jewellery business card. On the front it does say Jawline Jewellery. I really love their little logo. It's like a little skull, but like the jawline has kind of been highlighted. I think that's a really nice professional looking card. On the back again it says Jawline Jewellery, and it has links to their email, their website, and also their Etsy. So I will leave everything you need down below, as well as also their Instagram account, which is definitely worth following if you want to get up to date with the things they're making and putting in their store. And the other thing I love is that all of these pieces are so unique. They're also handmade as well, and they're just amazing quality. And Jawline Jewellery did also send me a discount code in case any of you want to buy any of these spooky items off of their Etsy store. So I will leave the discount code down in the description for you, but it is literally just TheHauntedBat, so I'm sure you can remember it. So last year I did actually purchase these earrings from Jawline Jewellery. As you can see, they are dull eye earrings, and they do actually like open and close, which is why I love this jewellery. I love eyeball jewellery, and I especially love eyeball jewellery that moves. And these little dull eyes just like flicker open and shut every time like I move my face. So first off, in this little black box there is a necklace, and this necklace does actually match the earrings which I've got on today, hence why I wore them. I could have my matching set because you guys know I love my matching sets of jewellery. I always feel like my outfit is complete when my earrings and my necklace matches. Inside the box as well it does have like some cotton to keep it nice and safe, and it obviously worked because it has come in pristine condition. This is called the open and closed doll's eye necklace. Now they do actually make a version where it has 3 doll's eyes which are attached to the chain, but this is like a singular doll's eye pendant. So it's a lovely size pendant. It has a really nice weight to it. When you compare it to the earrings, you can see that they're exactly the same height and shape and everything. So the front of the doll's eye itself has a metal casing, and then it kind of goes back into this like black plastic part, and then it has a flat silver back to it so that it sits nice and flush against your chest and it isn't like rolling around. It has a nice like large loop on there, and then the chain is going through there, so you could really easily take the chain off if you did want to change this to put it on like a longer chain or a shorter chain, or even maybe like a black cord. As you can see, the eye is all really nicely encased in there. It's all very neatly done and it looks very professional. And then the doll's eye itself is in there, and it does open and close depending on like your positioning. So if you were, for example, laying down, the eye would be shut, and then when you are standing upright in your usual position, it does open up. The eye itself is blue. It's very detailed. You can see all like the little details within the iris. It is kind of like extra spooky due to the fact that it does look so very realistic. It does also have like a shine to it as well. And then the eyelid itself is in like a light beige colour, and then it does have these really long black eyelashes. When the eye is open, these eyelashes do actually like flick up over top of the metal. I do just think it's so spooky and cute, and I just love these necklaces so much. The necklace itself is on this silver plated chain. It does have a circular clasp, so you can take it off quite easily. It's a very small linked chain, so it does give it like a very elegant look when it's on. But as I said, the hoop of the pendant itself is big enough so that if you did want to, you could switch up the chain. I did also see that on their Etsy store there is also the choice of a gold plated chain, so if you do want a gold one instead of a silver one, just send them a message while you are checking out. I'd say this is probably on around a 12-inch chain. It's definitely going to sit like higher up on the chest, and these necklaces do cost £11 each, which I think is a very, very reasonable price for like the workmanship that goes into these. So this is how it looks when it's sat on the chest. As you can see, it is sat like nice and flush. As you can see, it's not like rolling around due to the nice flat plate that's at the back. When you are wearing this in like a usual living position, like stood up, the eye is actually open, but as I said, as you kind of like move around and do things, the eyelashes do kind of flicker about as the eye opens and closes. Other piece that I got from Jawline Jewellery is another eyeball themed thing, and this one is actually a keyring. Now this is one of the newest things which they have released. They did put a picture of it on their Instagram, which I absolutely died over, and it is so gorgeous. So it is the same style like doll's eye, but this time it is on a keyring. Now you can see it's a lot bigger than the jewelry pieces that come in this style, and it is classed as an extra large doll's eye. Again, the iris of this eye is blue, and there's lots of like detail within it to give it a very realistic look. It's shiny again to make it extra spooky, and then it does have a pale coloured eyelid with some lovely luscious eyelashes sticking out. Again, this moves exactly the same as the jewelry pieces does with movement, and I especially feel like as it is on a keyring, the eyelash is probably going to flicker around a lot more frequently. Another thing I did want to mention is that these eyes do move really nicely. They're not like jolty or anything. They do have a very kind of like realistic look to them. Again, the same as the jewelry pieces, it does have like a metal coating on the outside just to keep it all nice and enclosed. It does have black plastic on the back and a silver flat back to it, and it is on a keyring. It is on one of those keyrings that flicks on and off, and you do actually have to like fully close it to lock it shut, which means that this is definitely not going to go anywhere once you have put this on your keys or your bag or wherever you plan to hang this eye, because this is a very nice quality and very sturdy keyring. It does have this kind of like snake chain bit in the middle just to kind of give it a bit of length, and then the eye hangs super nicely on the end. So these massive eyeball keyrings are £7.50. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do with mine yet, whether or not I'm going to put it on my car keys. I may put it on my bag. Now that I've seen it, another thing I may consider doing is buying another one and taking the keyring part off and making like another necklace, because I do also really love the style of these big ones. Overall though, it seems like a really nice quality. I wouldn't be worried to put these on my car keys. I have got keyrings in the past that when I put them on my car keys, they just like deteriorated and broke. But I'm always taking my car keys everywhere I go, so they do have to like withstand quite a lot. It does feel nice and sturdy, and it's all very like securely glued on together. So I am really pleased with this. which I got from Jawline Jewellery. I will leave all the links that you need down in the description below. As I said, it is definitely worth following their Instagram, since you'll get updates on different products which they're making. I will as well leave some links down in the description as to other things which I've bought from Jawline Jewellery, such as my like haul and review for these earrings, just because I feel like they are the perfect matching set. As I said at the beginning of this video, Jawline Jewellery did give us a 10% off discount code in case you do want to go and buy any of their spooky jewellery and keyrings and things. So if you do want to get 10% off, just put TheHauntedBat into the checkout part. But as I said, everything you'll ever need to know is down in the description. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you're feeling extra spooky in September. If you do have any questions or comments, please do leave them down below. If it's sunny where you are, I hope you're enjoying the shade, and I'll see you next time.